Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley. And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Got him swinging. Ketel Marte up to the plate. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Tap foul at the plate. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. And that is out of play. Marte, the runner at first with two gone. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. And we're back. And on the hill today, Roger Clemens.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a swing and a miss there.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at-bats.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. And forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Willie Adames stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Outside with a breaking ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2. Here's Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Gets down, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 outs. That one missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Center field. Marte makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a ball.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, here's Alex Bregman. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Bregman on at first, nobody out. That one lifted to left. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Mookie digs in here. Inside, ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And Mookie takes. Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here is Bryce Harper. He reached on a walk his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And strike 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's Anthony Rizzo now. Fouled off. He was late. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Reaching for it and brings it in. On to the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Schultz back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs. That one misses. Full count now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here is Steve Finley. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Ball 1 there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ramirez squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch to Adames. And misses inside. Just missed.
That's inside.
And the next pitch is way outside. Santander racing after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hauls it in for the out. Ketel Marte will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. 1 down. Here's Jason Hayward. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And there's a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. And now Mike Trout. That one in the dirt. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Next offering is outside. This one in the air, right field. Hayward settles under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Anthony Santander.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. That's inside.
That's inside.
Santander leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. That one hammered center field. Finley ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Trout snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. A walk, and he's also singled. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And a curve is down and in.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Judge waits. And now the count is even. That one missing inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Misses the sweeper.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
To the right side. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Mookie to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That's to third. Bregman handles. In plenty of time to first. And Betts is gone. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Anthony Rizzo. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Rizzo leads off second with nobody out. Finley settles under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay. And he's in safely at third with one out. So man aboard. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. And the first offering is not close. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
One strike.
One away with a runner at third. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's a little bit low. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Jason Hayward. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout is there. That is the inning. Top 6. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Schultz back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So up next, Steve Finley. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fires to first in time. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. On the ground, out to short. Adames the throw to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th, digging in, Alex Bregman. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Samuel Basallo digs in now. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one drilled left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. He sends it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Bryce Harper to the plate. Right side. Marte whips it to first. That's out number 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Ripped to short. Adames, the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marte tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Judge at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Left field. Ramirez puts it away, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now